I don't
Yeah.
know what your relationship status is now, but what are you expecting on a monthly basis from financially?
From him?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm spoiled. Um,
No, as soon as they said a sport, it's going to be a ticket. Go ahead.
What's that mean? Just
Yeah, what's that range?
because it's good insight because we just have these hypothetical conversations all the time. But just somebody that you're like in the top 1% of girls that's actually you're exposed to that life, right? Like so,
yeah.
what is you say you're spoiled? What does that mean?
Spoiled means I need you to be able to keep up with my lifestyle if you want to be with me.
What does
I'm
that
not
mean?
asking you to pay
Ladies,
all
take
my bills.
notes. Take notes because it'll work on the simp. I have a
I just feel like
lifestyle
if I
I
can do
expect to
it for
keep. Yep.
myself, you should be able to do it for me too. And if I can't depend on you to be able to handle what I have on my plate, then there's no reason for me and you to be together. Anyways, before making opinions and assumptions and going with the headlines, I suggest that you go to Earn Your Leisure and actually watch the podcast. And then we're going to do a follow-up and explain certain things. Do the math for you guys. Because the women on here are getting it because we go through it. But the men are only hearing $50,000, $50,000. And we are not talking about the amount of, what I'm asking for me. It's just the principle, honestly. Maybe the next girl might be 10, 5,000, 2,000, $1,200 a month. But for me, my requirements are my requirements. And my overhead is very high. And I can't just sit and just watch it grow. I just can't. And live month to month, yes. Okay, regardless of the number, if it's 50, 20, 10, $500. If you want your girl to stop working, you need to give her double her bills. Because emergency happens. You guys want to get up and leave us with nothing. And guess what? Those bills still stand. And they're still waiting on us. And here we are jobless, haven't worked in years or months, and we have to start from scratch. So there's nothing wrong for a woman to want a safety net. And the safety net should be double what your bills are. I don't want to be living month to month. And if something happens to you, then I'm effed. And guess what? Oh, you should have some money saved up. Okay, how am I going to have money saved up if you only give me enough just to pay the bills? Where is it going to come from if I'm not working, if I can't work because you require it? Anyways, the conversation is that. Double my... Okay, so I got off the phone with my friend and decided to listen to my podcast. A lot of you guys are not listening. You're only hearing the number, but you're really not listening. And like I said on the podcast, what we find normal, the nighttime girls, might not be normal for you. But for us, it's regular seeing $50,000, $60,000. It is a regular thing for us. Now for you might be $2,000, $5,000, or maybe you see that type of money in a year. Listen, the tax bracket that I'm on, it's not for everybody. My bills, not everybody has those bills. And I know people, girls actually, that have bigger bills than me. So if their man required them to sit down, I think that it's only fair to get double. What am I going to do if you pay my bills and my bills only? Where's my emergency money? What if something happens to you?
What's going on, world? Chemo, home friends, back at it, guys. Here, talking Ayisha Diaz, guys. She went super viral this week for the comments she made on a particular podcast about men paying her bills, 50,000 a month, and the whole internet exploded, guys. Guys, I'm not going to rag on her because I understand where she's coming from. Guys, you got to listen for a second. Just listen for a split second. You have guys in a certain or particular bracket that's willing to pay for a woman to sit down at home, not go anywhere. You have men that actually does that. They have no issue doing that. You got drug dealers that make this type of money for women to sit down. You got NBA basketball players MLB players. You got people that got money. They can be podcasters. They can be a lot of these youngsters on the internet nowadays, streamings. A lot of people got money. It depends on who the individual is because a lot of men be out here doing that. That's why she's able to say those things on that podcast because she has guys that actually pay for her lifestyle. Bow Wow was with her, guys. He didn't pay for her lifestyle because she was relatively young. Look at her. She's a very attractive, beautiful woman. So a lot of men will tend to do what she wants, play her game. A lot of guys are not going to go for that. But she's comfortable enough to sit there and said, if a guy wants me and wants me to sit at home, they are going to have to pay for her lifestyle. She's not wrong, guys. I'm not going to get at her because she's saying that. You got to realize, guys, she's a businesswoman. She's in real estate. She got properties. So if she doesn't, let's say, for instance, guys, you want her to sit down. Who's going to pay her mortgage, her properties? Who's going to pay that off? I don't know. She may have other business ventures going on. Who's going to pay for that? So if you're going to tell her, listen, I don't want you doing anything, she should receive compensation for that. My bad. Guys, actually, like I said, it's guys out here, they're willing to do that. Then you got men out here, they're not willing to do that. Me, I'm a team player type of individual. I got my girl back. If she got my back, if we gonna ride till the wheels fall off, that's me. Like I said, I'm not a millionaire. I make six figures, but like I said, I'm still not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But guys, if you agree, disagree, y'all see what she said in the comments. Oh, not in the comments, but in the video. But hey, tell me how you feel. Hit the like and notification bell, guys. Love, love, love. Keep on home, friends. I'm out.